My stepfather announced that he was going to exclude me from my mother's will. My stepfather thought he'd won the lottery when he announced he was cutting me out of mom's will completely. Robert had been planning this moment for months. Ever since mom passed last spring, he couldn't stop bragging to his golf buddies about finally getting rid of his burden of a stepdaughter. He even bought himself a celebration Rolex. The funeral wasn't even over before Robert started acting like he owned everything. He was already dividing up mom's furniture with his brother George, boxing up her photo albums, muttering about how I'd had 18 years of free rides. So there we were in that cramped lawyer's office above Angelo's Pizza. Robert strutted in wearing his best suit, practically vibrating with excitement. His brother George was there for backup support. Both looked like predators circling their prey. "Hope you brought tissues, Julia," Robert smirked as he sat down. "This is going to hurt. Your mother finally saw you for what you really are." When Mr. Park, the elderly lawyer, finally arrived 20 minutes late, Robert immediately pounced. "Let's cut to the chase. I've been Catherine's husband for 12 years. Everything goes to me, and I want it officially stated that Julia gets absolutely nothing." But Mr. Park looked genuinely confused. "I'm sorry, sir, but what will are we discussing exactly?" Robert's face started turning red. "My wife's will. The one leaving me her house, savings, life insurance." Then Mr. Park smiled and started chuckling. "Oh my goodness," he said, wiping his eyes. "Sir, there is no will. Your wife never wrote one." Robert went pale. "What do you mean, no will?" "Without a will, everything passes to the closest legal relative under state law," Mr. Park explained cheerfully. "Since Julia was legally adopted by your wife 15 years ago, she's considered the primary heir. The house, bank accounts, life insurance, everything goes to her by default." The silence was deafening. Robert's mouth opened and closed like a fish gasping for air. "But I'm her husband." "Yes," Mr. Park nodded. "But Catherine adopted Julia before your marriage, making her the legal daughter. As a step-parent without adoption papers, you have no automatic inheritance rights." George grabbed Robert's arm. "This can't be legal." "Oh, it absolutely is," Mr. Park said brightly. "Happens more often than you'd think." Robert stormed out in a rage, George trailing behind, both muttering about corrupt legal systems. Through the window, I watched Robert kick a trash can and scream at the sky. Mr. Park handed me his business card. "Call me Monday. We'll start the paperwork." Mom always said karma has perfect timing. Turns out she was right.